Today we are going to start the topic income from other sources. Anyone who can guide me a little bit of income from other sources? How any income to be classified under income from other sources? Any of you? If any income which are neither classified as a salary, which you have learned under section 15 to 70, or income from house property, okay, under section 25 to 22 to 25, or business and profession 28 to 44, or capital gain 45 to 55, then by default those incomes will be a part of income from other sources. Is this clear? So what is required for salary income? There has to be income whereby there is employer-employee relationship, master-servant relationship. Okay? Income from house property, there has to be a house and you are earning. Even though you are not earning, then also it will be chargeable. Aapne dekha tha. Okay? Income from business, the motive should be making a profit. Whether you are earning profit or not, it is okay. For profession, you should have extraordinary skill or degree which is making you to earn. Okay. Capital gain for capital asset. Most of the time you have seen that all fixed assets are capital assets. If they are not, then those income will be classified as income from other sources. Is this clear? So can you recollect? आपको कोई ऐसा income याद आ रहा है जो इस सारे हेड में नहीं आएंगे? They are neither salary nor house property nor capital gain. ऐसा कोई income दिख रहा है आपको? जल्दी बताओ. ऐसा कोई income आपके जहन में आ रहा है? Any of you, please, quick. So I want you to speak, not to send me through chat box. Okay? Yes. Subir and Rahul, you both are right. But chat box में मत लिखिए, बोलिए आप लोग. क्या है answer? Let entire class should listen from your hand.
Pension.
Pension in the hand of the person who is retired from the same job is salary income. But if the pension is received from their spouse, their legal heirs, then it is income from other sources because there is no employer-employee relationship. Rahul, but before that I got the answer from you as a dividend. Yes, dividend will be income from other sources. Why? From the company, is there employer-employee relationship? Tell me. Tell me, employer-employee relationship hai kya? No. Is there your house property and you are earning income? No. Is it your business? Will it be your profession? Is it your capital gain? No. Similarly, Subir has given me the answer as interest from bank fixed deposit. Okay. Same thing. Between banker and you, there is no employer-employee relationship. There is no landlord-tenant relationship. This is not your business or profession, and neither it is the income from your capital asset. So by default, it will be income from other sources. Any other? ये दो तीन के अलावा और किसी को? हाँ जी राहुल. Lottery winning, absolutely right. Lottery winning में कैसे लोगे आप? Salary लोगे उसको? बोलो. Other student, please participate here. This is what the difference between A1 and A2 student. अब जाके देखो उनका वीडियो. How participative they are. Is it your salary income? लॉटरी से जीतना. आपको क्या सैलरी लगता है वो?
No.
बोलो ना सर, क्या होने वाला है इससे? हाउस प्रॉपर्टी है ये आपका. उससे आपको इनकम आ रहा है? नो सर। ये आपका बिजनेस है या प्रोफेशन है? सर ना, ये मेरा कैपिटल एसेट को ट्रांसफर करने की वजह से मेरा इनकम हुआ है ना? ये इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस में आ जाएगा। नेक्स्ट, और कुछ? तो ऐसे बहुत सारे इनकम है जो आप इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस में ले सकते हो। तो सेक्शन 56 of Income Tax Act is talking about chargeability of income from other sources. Section 57 is talking about deduction for income from other sources. Section 58, deduction not allowed from income of other sources is defined. Okay? And 59 is deemed other sources income. This is how is there in our material, in our textbook. This is your income from other sources. 56 is basis of charges. Okay. They are saying any income which is not chargeable in any of above heads, okay, will be chargeable under heads of income from other sources. Okay. So which are neither salary nor income from business and profession or capital gain, then by default it will be income from other sources. So if they are neither salary nor income from house property nor business and profession nor even capital gain will be income from other sources. बहुत सारा है, डिविडेंड है, लॉटरीज है, ओके, वेलफेयर स्कीम से है, मशीनरी प्लांट अगर आपने हायर बेसिस पे दिया है, इंटरेस्ट ऑन सिक्योरिटीज है, these all are income from other sources. So if you are getting gift more than 50,000, then also it will be chargeable. If it is excluding, if it is from your relative, your near relative, then it is not taxable. Otherwise, under section 56, subsection 2, clause 5, okay, if it is exceeding 50,000, then it will be chargeable as tax under income from other sources. ये सारे इनकम है, एग्रीकल्चर इनकम इज इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस, कैजुअल इनकम, एन्युटी, रेंट फ्रॉम, सबलेटिंग, अगर हमने भाड़े पे लिया देन इट विल बी इनकम फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी, पर भाड़े पे लिया चीज वापस अगर किसी को भाड़े पे दिया देन इट इज नोन एज सबलेटिंग ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी. तो क्या बोलते हैं? लेटेड प्रॉपर्टी अगेन. अगर ग्राउंड रेंट है, अगर हाउस है तो इनकम फ्रॉम अदर हाउस प्रॉपर्टी, बट ग्राउंड है, खाली फोर वॉल है, देयर इज नो सीलिंग, देयर इज नो हाउस काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर, देन इट इज इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्स. वेकेंट प्लॉट है, देन अगेन इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस. सैलरी ऑफ एमपी एमएलए, इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस. पेंशन by the legal hire of family members is income from other sources. Director board meeting fees, director commissions, remuneration of non-employer, जहाँ एम्प्लॉयर जैसे ठाकुर कॉलेज से मुझे जो भी मिलेगा सैलरी मिलेगा, बट मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी से मिलेगा, मैं किसी और कॉलेज में जाता हूँ, दीज आर इनकम फ्रॉम अदर्स. Insurance commission, royalty received, interest received, okay, refund from the principal, interest on income tax refund, ये सारे income from others. Okay. Then we have section 57, which talks deductions. Which deductions are allowed? It is very clearly stated in the Act, to earn those income, whatever you are incurring as an expenditure will be allowed as a deduction. तो इनकम को अर्न करने के लिए जो भी आपने खर्चा करा है will be allowed as a deduction. Okay, to earn those income. Say for example, I am earning from letting my machinery, plant and all. But to run those machinery, I require fuel, I require certain grease and certain expenditures. Then those expenditure will be allowed. Okay? कितना भी हुआ, suppose आपने interest receive किया, but वो interest के लिए आपने कहीं से पैसे लिए थे, and there you are paying interest. So you got the interest, but you paid 6,000 interest. So 4,000 is only income from other sources. But if you have paid 11, you cannot show negative income. Okay, negative income is only allowed in self-occupied property, in business and profession, and capital loss. One thing keep in mind, for family pension it is 1/3 or 15,000, whichever is less. Section 58 is talking about deductions which are not allowed. Okay. So if any personal expenditure is there, it will not be allowed. Okay. If interest is charged without TDS, will not be allowed. Okay. Whether India or abroad. In cross or budget, from the beginning, whatever you have incurred, as जैसे मेरे को लॉटरी लगा और मैं बोलूंगा 10 साल से मैं लॉटरी टिकट खरीदता था, नहीं चलेगा. सिर्फ वो लॉटरी टिकट का खर्चा will be allowed as an expense. So they very specifically given which expenditures are not allowed. At 59, as I told you, deemed income, which are income from others. Okay. This is how we will add all these income, director fees, director commission, royalty, okay, salary of MP, MLA, this is all taxable as income from even undisclosed sources. है मेरे को आ गया 20-25 लाख, मुझे बताना नहीं है, तो भी मैं बता सकता हूँ इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेज, टैक्स भरूंगा, मेरा वाइट इनकम हो जाएगा. Family pension, specially I have explained to you all, 1/3 or 15,000, whichever is less will be deductible, remaining will be taxable. Any dividend, interest, securities, what you are getting less, suppose you have paid the collection charges or anything else, will be allowed as a deduction, remaining will be taxable. Suppose आपने let out करा है, sublet करा है, उसके लिए जो भी खर्चा किया है, depreciation किया है, this is all covered under section 57 and will be allowable as well. Casual non-recurring game, lotteries, horse race, card game, gambling, अगर उसमें से पैसा आ रहा है, it will be income from others. Whenever you are learning income from other sources, it's very important for us that we should also learn section 10 simultaneously. ये सब आएगा अभी. So these are exempted income under section 10. 10(1) agriculture, 10 to HUF, 10 to a partners, interest received. So these all are exempted income. They all will come as income from, जैसे आपने देखा agriculture is the income from other sources, but agriculture income is fully exempted under section 10 subsection 1. Rahul and other student has stated dividend income, but dividend is fully exempted under section 1034 of income tax act. तो सेक्शन 10 का रहना बहुत जरूरी है, इसका नॉलेज होना बहुत जरूरी है when we are dealing with income from other sources. Clear है? Is this clear to you all? Can we proceed to the question?
Yes, sir.
Can
Yes,
we
sir.
proceed to the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Narasimha is a managing director of Messrs Hindustan Foods Private Limited. He furnishes you the following information for the year ending 31st March 2020. You are requested to compute his income under head income from other sources. Only income from other sources we need to focus. Now tell me, director board meeting fees. क्या आएगा? Is it your salary? Tell me, is it your salary? No. Is it your house property income?
No.
Is it your income from business and profession? No. Is it your income from capital gain? No. So if nothing is there, then automatically it will be income from other sources. Okay. Next, interest on fixed deposit with State Bank of India. Again, income from other sources. It is neither salary nor house property nor business and profession. कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है? Honorarium received for an article published in newspaper. क्या आएगा? Income from
Other sources.
other sources. Next, dividend on share of Impact India Limited. Income from
Other sources.
other sources, as well as it is exempted, fully exempted under section 1034. Under section 1034, है ना? वो भी याद रखना जरूरी है. Commission for underwriting of share. Income from
Other sources.
other sources. Let us do this question. Format will remain same. Format banao, and then we will take it up one by one. The syllabus for your CE2 is income from business and profession and capital gain. Tomorrow at 5:45 your exam will start. I hope you must have got the notification in your Google Classroom. Check किया क्या आप लोगों ने? कल ही अपलोड कर दिया है मैं. Have you got that notification? A2 division student. Google Classroom का notification समझता है आप लोगों को? नहीं, कुछ नहीं. एक दो बच्चा बोलता था वो भी नहीं. राहुल तुम लोग को मिला क्या?
Yes,
हाँ,
sir.
तो बोलने में क्या जाता है? मुंह में क्या दही जम गया है तुम लोग को? tomorrow at, because both the class I am teaching A1 and A2, so it is not possible for me to take the exam for both the class together at 5. So 5 to 5:40 it will be A1, and 5:45 onwards it will be A2. Format is ready. Can we proceed
Yes,
to
sir.
solve this question? So what was the first? Director board meeting fees. Income from other sources. How much? 6,875 rupees. 6,875 rupees. ठीक है? Clear है आप लोगों को?
Yes, sir.
Next.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Interest on fixed deposit with Bank of India. 1,250. Here also is right. Interest on fixed deposit with Bank of India. Income from other sources. 1,250. ठीक है? Here,
Yes, sir.
next. Honorarium received for an article published in newspaper, 2,500. Taxable. Honorarium received for an article. Here,
Yes, sir.
okay. Next. Dividend on share of Impact Limited. 7,375. Income from other source. Dividend from Impact Limited as a share income. But it is exempted. Sir, this is exempted also. In section 1034. Of course, it is other sources, but it is exempted. Full amount is exempted, sir. So taxability will be what? Nil. Next and last. Commission on underwriting of share. 54,750. What is the total income? कितना आया?
65,375.
Absolutely right. हो गया. इसलिए डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन अदर सोर्सेस पे नहीं आता है. सैलरी में एक दो आइटम अदर सोर्सेस के डाल देंगे, बिजनेस प्रोफेशन में एक दो आइटम अदर सोर्सेस के डाल देंगे, ऐसा है. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we proceed to next question.
Yes, sir.
Okay. ये था ना आंसर? बोलो इसका आंसर क्या आएगा? Mr. Vivek provides you the following information for the year ending 31st March 2020. Received 10,000 as an award from Mahatma Phule Krishi Vikas Mandal Institute in public interest by Government of Maharashtra in respect of scientific study by dry farming. क्या आएगा? Income from
Another
Other
source.
sources.
and it is exempted. बोलता है any award received is exempted under section 1017A. ठीक है? The income from other sources, but it is exempted under section 1017A. याद रखो. Next. examinership fees received from Banaras University. Income from
Other sources.
other sources, fully taxable. Next, salary from Chhatrapati Shikshan Mandal being lecturer on college. Professional tax deducted at source 1,440. Income from जल्दी बताओ. Income from quickly.
Other sources.
गलत जवाब. Income from salary. This is salary. It will not be computable here. Salary income है ना?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
or no?
Yes,
तो
sir.
फिर यहाँ कैसे आएगा? And professional tax will be deductible under section 16(3). Okay. Royalty from Vikas Prakashan, 42,000 for writing a book on commercialization of agriculture, a need of day. Income from
Other sources.
others. Receive 5,000 from HUF as a member of HUF. Income from
Other sources.
other sources. But again, this HUF wala income is exempted under section 10, subsection 2. ये याद है. Next, 10,000 as a share of firm Milan Traders. Okay, he did not receive any remuneration or interest from the firm. Compute the income from other sources. So again, this share as a partner share from partnership firm. Income from other sources, but it is exempted under section 10(2)(a). इसलिए मैंने बोला section 10 is very important. Okay, then these are the things which we will add and we'll get the answer. Format लिख लिया. After this again we will reconnect. Okay, to discuss remaining two, and then this chapter will be over. Of course, for next lecture also will get attended. Format कर लिया आप लोगों ने. This is your question number 2, page number 216. We have only 2 minutes. Should we start? Should we start solving this question? Yes or no? So first one was award received 10,000. Yes or no?
Yes.
It is exempted under section 1017(a). So taxability will be what? Then next, examinership fees 12,500, fully taxable. Next, royalty from Vikas Prakashan. Salary so will not come here. 42,000, fully taxable. Next, received an HUF share 5,000. Income from other sources, as well as is exempted under section 10(2). So taxability is made. 10,000 as a share of partners. Income from other sources and fully exempted under section 10(2)(a). Taxability is made. Total is how much?
54500.
It's 4500. Kindly join with the same login and password so that we can finish remaining 2 questions and this topic.